Today we're looking at the 90 mid icon, Andre Pirlo. As you can see here, medium, 5-star skill, 4-star weak foot, 5'10", can play CDM or centre mid, so moving to CDM just for chemistry. So you see here, he has got some amazing passing, free kick accuracy, great curve, outstanding composure as well as agility. Obviously balance isn't great, but ball control and dribbling is fantastic. Finishing and the speed is an interesting conversation, but we haven't boosted that today. We've boosted up his shot power, but mainly he's maximising his passing. Because we are going to be playing him quite deep today, we have got nothing in terms of traits to really help us. We talk about chemstyles and pricing and what I thought about the card and best position and much more. Footbin at the end of the review. That being said, let's go jump into some game and I'll have a word from today's sponsor first. The World Cup and Black Friday is finally here. Go to Alt Night, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. Every purchase has a chance to win $10. So with Pirlo, we're going to be playing in our 4-2-2 system. He is next to our Marquisio. And we're basically going to be using him as a centre-back sort of... Sorry, not centre-back. Quarterback sort of role. As he feels really good at doing skill moves, that's for sure. Wow, he's rapid at doing the dribbles. But his main job is not to play CDM. It's basically to be the driving force from the deep role. And basically try and open up our attackers. I think our opponent's already going to rage quit by the looks of it. We shall see. Works his way through, left foot shot, and a good save in the end. But that's what we wanted to see, how good he is at executing skill. Seems very, very good. We can pick him up here, little pass in, little shot, and a lovely assist from him there as well. And it looks like we are going to get a rage quit already. I have to say, this card, his pace is not that slow. He feels much quicker in game, especially the speed boost off the skill move. We are going to go jump into another game now. So into our second game, as I mentioned, doing the skill move with Pirlo, he does seem extremely explosive into that speed. You do a step over and then instantly, as you see there, he just pulls away from a lot of players. And he doesn't seem that slow at all. If you were to go into a standard run into full speed, that's where he feels a bit slow. He does manage to get tackles, you can see there. But in terms of actually doing the skill into space, he's not slow at all doing that. Got him into the space, he's made his way through. Ah, it's a poor shot from me. Blue intercept though. Bit of skill. Oh, through two. And a great finish as well. And this is what I love about this card with the 5-star skill. Catches so many people out. And actually a very good finish. Poor finish at the start for me there. Red time in it. But the second one was way better. The reverse elastico in between two and getting a shot across goal. I'm not noticing many problems with the card apart from the strength of him and of course his speed. But when you do execute the skill move a lot, he does manage to pull away, as I mentioned several times. Pirlo intercepts, right, lovely ball out of the left foot, now we've got the counter-attack underway. Pirlo still driving forwards for us, find him, Ribery in the gap, again lovely pass, we get past the man. Great shot and a great save, you can see the transitioning with him is so good. Pirlo picks it up, lovely ball in between the lines again to Mbappe, holding it out for a second, looking for the space if we can. Bit of skill pass, finds Mbappe again. Left it dribbling, and we get the assist for Pirlo as well. Lovely bit of left it dribbling from Mbappe there. And that's the thing I really like about Pirlo is if you have got him in a tight situation, you can do skill, you can get yourself out of so many situations and open up space left, right, and centre. Giving you that option, so we do keep that pressure on. And he has intercept, but very unlucky to get the ball. And we've conceded a kickoff goal, because FIFA's really well made at times. But you can see though, in terms of how he moves forward, when he does the skill moves, it's so, so good. Every pass is always on the mark. I've not really had any misplaced passing. We have got ourselves a penalty. We are going to take it with Pirlo. Penalties don't really mean too much. You can go left, middle, or right. And obviously, if it goes in, it goes in. It doesn't matter how good the card is at penalties. If the keeper goes the wrong way, it goes the wrong way. But we will take it with him. His 88 pen. Let's see how we get on here. I'm going to put it in bottom left if we can. And we have buried it there. So a lovely goal from Pirlo. Again, open up the space, sitting on the edge of the box, pinning our opponent in. Because he can play the balls almost consistently, very, very high accuracy as well. He just gives you that extra option. As long as we don't concede another kickoff goal, we should be okay in this game. Good tackle. Here is Pirlo now. Again, look at the control of the ball. Wiggles his way through, gets the shot off. And that's what I love about this card. If you love left stick dribbling, you love doing skills, and you need a midfielder who's going to open up the space like that. He turns so quick on the left stick dribble and then executing a little bit of skill to get the space. When you're in this situation here, he's just not going to miss, really. No one misses from there. And this card is so good. Oh, I tried to do a little bit of skill in between. Couldn't quite do it. I think we're going to get a rage quit maybe. We're going to make some changes. And he has rage quit. He couldn't handle the source of Pirlo's. We have a look at his statistics here. So he had 3 goals and an assist, obviously 1 being a penalty. But look at the dribbles. 30 dribbles completed, 35 altogether. 4 shots, 3 on target, 3 goals, 1 being a penalty as mentioned. But his passing, 29 passes, 24 complete. And just look on the graph. You can see how far some of these passes were. A couple of them were corners. But you can see the long pass through ball he's so good at, especially sitting deep. Not the best defensively. Didn't really use him to do anything defensively. He made a couple tackles, but none won, and he intercepted the ball. But that's just moving the place in the person in the right place. But in terms of passing, dribbling, and etc., so good. Let's go jump onto Footbin now. So we are on Footbin, and we did have a Maestro on him, as you can see here. Just boosts up his shot power and his long shots. That's why he's so good at finishing because of that, especially if you know how to put them into the corner. But he gets 99 passing on basically short pass and long pass. His reactions go up as well as his dribbling. That's why his left stick dribble feels so good. Being 5'10" and lean and explosive accelerate, he has now sort of worked his way into the meta because obviously lengthy is not so much important anymore. But I will mention there is a big problem with his pace. If you don't use skill and you like to run into the space, he's a bit slow. You have to execute the step over drag to make him go into full speed. And that's why he's so explosive off that. That's kind of how this accelerate works. But his passing is one of the best I've used in the game. I've used some fantastic cards and he is so good. I like to do skill and I like people that can left stick dribble. So he suits me massively in that sense. With left stick dribble and executing skill, he was so good at it. Ridiculously fast. If you wanted to play a little bit more aggressive and just more of a cam roll, you could probably go for a hunter. Boost up that pace and obviously boost up his finishing to get him to 85. If you want to play him in a role I did, I recommend Maestro personally. In terms of chem styles, they are suggesting Maestro or Shadow. I don't think Shadow is worth it. Yes, it makes him quicker, but his defense is okay. Obviously, his header and accuracy makes him very, very low. But you don't need to play him in a CDM role because his strength is 61. He just gets bullied off the ball a little bit here and there. If you didn't want to put an engine on it or a hunter on him, sorry, you could obviously go for a finisher to really boost up his finishing if you're going to play him more of a centre forward or a cam role. But he can definitely play cam in a system. He can definitely play as a CDM / box-to-box midfielder. I wouldn't play him solely as a defensive midfielder. He can't play wings. He's not quick enough. And he definitely can't play up front. But that is where he can play. But as always, if you have any more questions about this card or any other card, comment down below. If you are new to the channel, consider that like button, subscribing. Catch you in the next one.